Tony, thank you. Now turning to a story the Target 12 investigators have been tracking. The Irish national accused of swindling homeowners out of more than $1 million has agreed to plead guilty in federal court.
We first brought you the case of John O'Brien, the so-called traveling con man, earlier this year. Target 12 investigator Sarah Granelli's here now with the details. Sarah?
Well, Shannon, Mike, O'Brien agreed to plead guilty to wire fraud in a plea agreement with federal prosecutors. His attorney tells me his client has expressed guilt and remorse for what he's done to his victims, and he's planning to address the court at both the change of plea hearing and at sentencing. This is John O'Brien, the Irish national who federal authorities say pulled off what the FBI calls the traveling con man fraud. Prosecutors allege O'Brien duped dozens of homeowners through his phony masonry and construction business in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts. On Wednesday, O'Brien agreed to plead guilty to wire fraud and to fork over $1.5 million. Court documents show prosecutors are recommending a judge sentence him to 56 months in prison, meaning he could spend 4 years and 8 months behind bars. His attorney, Todd Spodek, told Target 12, quote, "It's important to recognize that homeowners often initiate the contact and that much of the labor and materials provided are legitimate, a reality that is often overlooked in the government's overly broad view of these cases." In April, O'Brien was taken into custody by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and Warwick Police. U.S. Air Force veteran Don Fife was O'Brien's last victim when law enforcement descended on his neighborhood. Fife says O'Brien knocked on his door and offered to fix the foundation of his home, but intentionally damaged it, then demanded money.
They went on the tree stump and jumped over the fence, and they got away. They wrote a check out for $9.95. And then the next day, there was more damage, and now he said this is a $95,000 project.
And his attorney also tells me if O'Brien is eligible, he will apply to have his sentence transferred to Ireland. A judge will have to accept the agreement and then will sentence O'Brien. In the studio, Sarah Granelli, 12 News.